Hello and welcome to this live coding session. We will take what we learned from the single responsibility principle so far and apply it to a real world scenario in this session. I am going to code this in Java, but I am only going to make use of very basic Java features. So you should be able to replicate this in any object-oriented programming language of your choice. Okay, so we'll start with a single Java class, the employee class. The employee class has a few attributes like employee ID, employee name, employee address, contact number, and it has a number of methods as well. It has a save method which saves the employee object to a database after serializing it. It also has a calculate tax method which calculates the tax to be deducted from an employee's paycheck. Let's follow the procedure we learned in the previous session and note down the reasons to change for this class. First reason could be changes in the way the employee attributes like ID, name, address, etc. are handled. Another reason could be a change in the underlying database, which would require changes to the save method. Yet another reason could be changes in the tax calculation, which would require changes to the calculate tax method. So the employee class has three reasons to change. The single responsibility principle recommends only one. So we'll take the save method out to a new repository class. Now we are left with two reasons to change. We'll take the calculate tax method out to a new tax calculator class. Okay, very good. We started with one class, but we have ended up with three classes. But the good thing is that each class has only one reason to change now. So we have applied the single responsibility principle here. But a word of caution is that do not keep creating a huge number of classes just like that. For instance, it is a bad idea to create separate classes to handle employee ID, separate class to handle employee name, etc. If you can group the responsibilities together in a sensible way, then do it. Else, you will end up having a huge number of classes, thereby adding unnecessary complexity to your code. So follow the principle, but use your discretion and make an informed judgment. Alright, That brings us to the end of this live coding session. I encourage you to try out this code yourself in any object-oriented programming language of your choice. That's it for now. We'll wrap up the single responsibility principle in the next session.